Raise your hand if you've got your Patty license. Well, then come on in. It's time to watch boxing at the Atlantis. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Marco Antonio Barrera, 5'6". Marco Antonio Barrera, an absolute legendary warrior. It doesn't matter the weight class. Bantamweight, super bantam, featherweight, super featherweight, or lightweight. He's held world titles in 3 different weight classes. And they'll be facing Juan Francisco Estrada, one of the best fighters Mexico's ever produced. A 2-weight world champion making his way to the ring.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Mexico City, here is the sensational 3-division champion of the world, the baby-faced assassin, Marco Antonio Barrera. Fighting out of the blue corner from Puerto Peñasco in Mexico, here is the 2-division world champion, Juan Francisco El Gallo Estrada.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. So much firepower here. He threw a punch and just got countered. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. And shoot. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Are we about to see the legend Barrera go down? Marco Antonio Barrera is on the canvas. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
El Gallo is hurt. And now they're right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
One punch could change anything when these 2 step in the ring. Someone tell these 2 that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter lands. Couldn't land that jab. A straight right just misses. These 2 fighters are made for one another. Total Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch up.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Estrada is in trouble. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.